Craig, you obviously had a difficult number of years over the last 4 or 5 years. It all started when you took some drugs into Brazil. Do you want to tell me what happened there?
Yeah, well, I was actually in Brazil and I got a proposition, and at the time I was really low on my luck, and my life at the time it wasn't good, you know, and I just wanted to make it better, and I only ended up making it worse. So I'm in the airport and I get caught with cocaine.
How much?
In my suitcase, 6.427 kilos, just concealed in the suitcase itself, and that's when my life got turned upside down, you know. In the airport itself, you know, didn't understand the language, you know, and there's just the guns, getting guns pointed at you, you know. It was an experience in itself, and getting locked up, knowing that you may never see your family again, you know, because you can only imagine landing in a country like Brazil and finding yourself on the wrong side of the law, you know, and I thought my life was over, to be fair.
And they took you to a jail in Brazil?
Yeah, it took me to
what was that experience like?
The experience was crazy, because when I first went there, they just lock you up in the room. But as I was walking there and they put you in this room, I couldn't believe the conditions. To be fair, it was horrendous. Everything you see on TV about in Brazil, and if I could put two countries together, that would probably look as similar as Mexico and Brazil. You know, it was just crazy. Hole in the floor to do your business, hole in the wall for the cold water to come out, you know, and just concrete to lie on, you know, window open, no mosquito nets, hot, cold, you know, cockroaches. You know,
how about the other prisoners? What was that like?
They were all rough. They were all unhygienic, you know. It was dire, man. I really thought I wouldn't get out alive, you know. And at the beginning, I really did want to come home in a box, because it was just so bad, you know. It was all my fault, you know. I'd done it all myself. I put myself in the situations that I put myself in, you know. I was going through a hard time, you know. This hard time has been going on for many years, since childhood, you know. So I thought it was the end, to be fair. I thought it was the end. But there comes a stage in your life when you're put in a situation where it's either fight or die, you know, and suppose I just fighted all the way through it, you know. I wanted to get home to my family.
What was it about yourself that kept you alive, in those situations?
It was what my family went through when we lost Terence Alexander, his name was. And he was 10 at the time, I was 11, my brother was 12. And it's just, it ripped my mum apart, you know. So when my mum passed away in 2012, that's probably when my problem started. You know, I lost my mum, split up with the fiance, I lost my job, became homeless, and next thing I know, I'm banged up in Brazil. You know, no family, no anything, no Facebook contact, no nothing for weeks. Phone goes dead. My family's worrying about me, where I am. No one knows. And my dad gets a letter from the Foreign Office explaining I've been apprehended and I'm in Brazil.
And you've been out since April?
Since April the 25th I came out.
It's been tough, particularly tough for you?
It's been tough. I've been struggling, like, for all those years I was abroad. When I went away, I had my suitcase, and everything in that suitcase I owned. You know, everything I bought, you know, clothes, a lot, me belongings, and all through my prison life in Brazil. Every prison I went to, the guards would go through my bag and rob stuff. So when I came out, it's been a struggle, you know. I probably won't ask for help, but I need help, you know, and just small things like clothes and stuff like that. I put in for, when I came out, they said you might be entitled to a clothing grant. It was nice weather at the time, so they gave me 73 quid. I was able to buy some shorts, some boxies, a few t-shirts. Nothing to set me up to go on with the next stage of my life, you know, feeling comfortable. You know, every day I wake up and I'm not feeling comfortable in what I'm wearing, you know, on the outside. You know.
If there were people out there thinking maybe this is a good idea to do something like this, to traffic drugs, what would you say to them?
Definitely not a good idea, and if you're even contemplating it or you're thinking about it, you know, you need to. Life's more important, you know. Life is really more important, and some countries, they don't take lightly to doing what you're doing, and it can put your family through hell. You know, I put my family through hell for 2 years when I was abroad. They didn't know nothing apart from me letter writing back home to my dad's. And even looking back on it now, I feel scared for my dad when he was reading those letters, because all those letters were just dark. You know, as I said, I've been suffering mental health issues for a number of years now because of the situations that have happened in my life. You know, some things I've sabotaged myself, do you know what I mean? But now I'm just on road to recovery. I'm going through therapy, and it's helping, you know, because for all these years I've been dealing with this trauma that the family went through. You know, it affected me, you know, and I made some decisions that could have been me not here now, you know. Something saved me, you know, because I'm a good guy, you know. I just went through hard times. I made a really bad mistake, you know, but out of that negative situations, positives have come out of it, because I come out the other side, you know. I didn't used to appreciate things, you know, the small things, the little things, even the money, the family, the friends. I didn't appreciate nothing, you know, because all these years I've been hurting inside and angry. And then I go to jail, I see poverty, I see death, I see violence, I see drugs, I see people just don't care about their lives, they just want to die, and they die. You know, and the government, they don't care, so they die.
It's been hard.
You know, even when I was travelling the world, living in the jungle in the Philippines, seeing the poor people, how happy they was, and they had nothing. And there's me, thinking my whole life fell apart. You know, and it did fell apart, and it fell apart for a number of years, and it's only just getting back together now. You know, so you can imagine from the age of 11, battling all these things and going through an experience where it really could have been really bad for you. You know?
Okay.